What if I told you there's a country adding more people each week than the population of some entire nations? Another is building a sci-fi city in the middle of the desert, that while its population quietly explodes behind the headlines. And a third might soon become the third most populated country on Earth, overtaking the United States. These aren't predictions. They're happening right now, in 2025. The global population is shifting fast, and the countries rising today might shape your life tomorrow. Let's dive into the fastest growing countries of 2025. Number 1. Nigeria. The sleeping giant is waking up. Nigeria isn't just growing, it's exploding. With over 223 million people, it's already the most populated country in Africa. And by 2050, it's expected to overtake the United States. That would make Nigeria the third most populated country on the planet. But here's the crazy part. Nearly half the population is under 18. That's a massive generation of workers, entrepreneurs, and innovators about to step up. If Nigeria gets education and jobs right, it could become a global powerhouse. If not, there could be serious strain on housing, water, food, and infrastructure. Either way, the whole world should be paying attention. Number 2. Ethiopia. Ancient land, future potential. Ethiopia is one of the oldest countries in the world. But today, it's also one of the fastest growing. With over 126 million people and rising, it's becoming an economic engine in East Africa. Cities like Addis Ababa are expanding fast. Light rail systems, skyscrapers, tech hubs. And the government has a plan to build 17 new cities. Oh, and here's a mind-bender. Ethiopia still uses a 13-month calendar. Right now, it's technically the year 2017. But even with all that growth, the country is balancing internal conflict, environmental stress, and tensions with neighbors over its massive dam project. Growth? Yes. Stability? Still a work in progress. Number 3. Saudi Arabia. The future is under construction. Saudi Arabia's population is booming, now over 37 million people. But the bigger story? Its new identity. The country is betting big on the future with a project called NEOM. Inside that, a futuristic linear city called The Line, 170 kilometers long, no roads, no cars, zero emissions. It sounds insane, but it's already being built. Saudi Arabia is also moving beyond oil. There's massive investment in tech, tourism, and renewable energy. And with a young, connected generation rising, change is coming faster than many think. Number 4. Mongolia. Goats, growth, and frozen cities. Mongolia only has about 3.5 million people, but it's growing, and in some unusual ways. For every person, there are more than 20 animals. Over 27 million goats alone. Those goats are fueling the global cashmere industry. Meanwhile, more than half the population now lives in the capital, Ulaanbaatar, the coldest capital city on Earth. Winter temperatures can hit minus 40 degrees Celsius. Mongolia is where nomadic traditions meet rapid urban growth and brutal weather. Number 5. Qatar. Small but surging. Qatar is tiny but powerful. Its population has more than doubled in the last 2 decades. Today, only 12% of people there are actual Qatari citizens. Everyone else? Foreign workers who've helped build the country's gleaming cities and stadiums. Qatar is one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world. But behind the luxury, there are growing questions about labor rights and sustainability. It's a fast-growing country, but the spotlight is getting hotter. Bonus round. Other fast-growing countries you shouldn't ignore. Let's talk about a few more names that don't get enough attention. The Democratic Republic of Congo, full of rare minerals, a massive youth population, and growing fast. Pakistan, now the 5th most populated country, with a booming freelance economy and major urban expansion. Bangladesh, small in land, huge in people. Its capital Dhaka is one of the fastest growing megacities on Earth. Tanzania, expected to double in population by 2050, and home to Mount Kilimanjaro and some of the most beautiful wildlife on Earth. Why this actually matters. This isn't just trivia. Population growth affects everything. Job markets, migration, Climate, innovation. The next billion internet users? They won't be in Europe or the US. They'll be in Nigeria, Bangladesh, Ethiopia. The next global trendsetters? They might come from cities you've never even heard of yet. The world is changing, and fast. Final thought. So, what other countries are rising while no one's watching? Drop your guess in the comments. And if you're curious enough to keep exploring this planet's wild future, hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.